and we can upload it. We can upload it in the chat after in case anybody wants to watch. Nothing formal, but all right, let's see. Let me pull my trading view back up. What's up, G? Long time no see, brother. All right, let's see. There we go. Back in action.
Just chilling.
Yeah, no. Me
Did you think about that
too,
fight?
bro. Dude,
Boring.
the 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 chicks were exciting, bro.
That's right, dude. That was great. It
Yeah,
was
they
great. I felt bad for Mike.
yeah,
I
dude.
felt genuinely bad
But
for him.
I did too, bro. Honestly though, like it's so weird because in his training videos, bro, like he didn't even really
He looked like an
unleash.
animal.
Yeah, bro. Like
Yeah.
it didn't look he must something's up, bro. I feel like
I
he's like
saw he
sick.
made a tweet. He doesn't like fighting anymore. Like he's not an animal like that anymore, he said.
Yeah, but
You
He's like,
couldn't,
this is my
couldn't tell
last
by the way
fight.
he bit his glove.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
he thinks about his kids and stuff he was saying. Actually, Tyler, if you go to Twitter and look him up, you can pull the tweet right up.
Mhm.
Let me see. But yeah, man. I mean, I honestly like, you know, it's cool to see him out there, but I should have just went to bed. But I
Yeah.
just seen
I'm so tired still, bro.
right, bro. Oh shit, he just released um like a real tweet like 3 hours ago though. He said, this is one of the situations where you lost, but you still won. I'm grateful for last night. No regrets in the ring one last time. He says, I almost died in June, had 8 blood transfusions, lost half my blood and 25 pounds in the hospital and had to fight and get healthy to fight, so I won. But,
Jesus, that's true. That's true.
but yeah,
Jake
man.
Paul commented, said, "Love you, Mike. It was an honor. You're an inspiration to us all."
Dude, he could have done some stuff to him
Yeah, he could
last
have.
night. Jake Paul could have just
Yeah.
All right, let's see here, boys. What are we looking at here in the market? But yeah, dude, it was cool. I mean, I was just hoping to see, dude, after seeing the training videos, I was really hoping to see him on leash, bro. Like truly fight and give it like one last go. But
Yeah, it would have been crazy.
I was
Dude,
so
it felt
excited, dude. I
so
was jumping
weird
around like a
watching them
child.
walk out.
yeah. All right, let's see. So Aave is one of those we kind of like to look at as like a market leader. Um, by a market leader, more like alt indicator. And the reason I like to look at this as like an alt indicator is because of last run of Maker, Aave, and Compound, super similar. We were buying Maker over here from the 400s, 500s level, and we rode it all the way up to 4K. Last run around, nice little return there. I like Maker, but I if I were to bet my bag on something, I'd actually rather put it on Aave this time around personally. Long term and a weekly scale, we're still technically downtrending. So, like overall, I like Maker, but there's similar projects. Maker, Compound, and Aave are going to be super similar. And the reason, again, I look at Aave as a market indicator is the same reason we did last time around Maker. Maker would run, and you can see, we had it marked up way back here. Maker would run and then alts would follow. Maker would literally run like 100%, boom, alts followed. And then it was literally shortly after, and Garrison and I noticed that last run around. And the reason being, why does it run? Why does Maker run first? Well, almost all of the money, and actually, let me share my screen instead of just sharing the stop share. We'll share my whole browser. Let me see. Where's my desktop? There we go. So, and the reason being is because of this. So let's come over here. We got Mike Tyson. Let's go, brother. We like to use DeFi Llama. There's honestly all these links I show you guys. They'll be in the Discord and here somewhere. Where's the official links or web tools? That's what it is. Web
I'm just gonna
tools.
close this door real quick.
Let me see. You're good. Web useful websites. There it is. But all these will be under useful websites. I couldn't remember what it was. Somewhere in here.
There is an official links as well, all the way up at the top.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Web tools right here. So all the links are going to be here too that you can
Okay.
check out. But all these links are that I'll show you guys here pretty much throughout this entire call will be on there. And if not, I'll send them there. But the reason why we like to look at Maker and Aave and Compound when going into really any situation, whether we're just trading in general or we're in a situation like this where money's flowing into the space. Well, we call DeFi Llama is kind of like a hub for a ton of different stuff, as you can see, all DeFi. There's tons of stuff over here from NFTs, bridges, governance, liquidations, stable coins, fees and revenue, yield percentage, but all related around DeFi. And we like to look at the liquidation level because when trading in like a in a market like leverage trading with derivatives, anything like that, stock market even, right? If somebody has a stop loss, you could never actually see where that is. Like only the broker knows where these stop losses are. Well, in crypto, because of the blockchain being completely transparent, we can see that. So luckily for DeFi Llama, I used to do a lot better job at this because
I'm not
it
a big fan of it now.
yeah, it honestly doesn't report Maker anymore ever since or Aave. It's got Compound on here. Liquidy's another good one. Low cap. High risk play, Fire Project though. Again, it's similar to again Maker, Aave, Compound. But the reason being is because we can see where this ETH is locked up in here. Most of the money that flows into the market is flowed into here first. And the reason being is because something we found out when we were doing loans with Aave. Now you could lock your money up. So let's say you have 100K, you bring 100K to Aave, and you can go to Aave and lock. Let me see if I have it here. You can go to Aave and literally lock your money up. So let's say we have 100K, we go there, we lock it up and get an interest rate. I'll kind of show you guys this, and the reason why I'm showing you this is a lot more important too on like on a behind the scenes scale. So we go to Aave. Where's its website? Let's see. Do. Aave. My wallet's not connected, but we can come in here and you can right. So we have a total of $1.46 million supplied. So there's $1.46 million of ETH locked up here. And each of these different coins, right? We can come down. So all these tokens are locked up in here. Somebody said, hey, look, I want to bring my money to Aave because I'm going to make a 1.95% APY on all of my crypto. But not only that, but you can take a loan out against it while still earning that. So you could take a loan out up to 60 or 70%. And then what people do is so they'll hold 100K of Ethereum in Aave, right? Get 2% on it or however much they want. But when you think about bigger sums, it works a lot easier or even just even numbers. But you hold 100K in here in Ethereum, you take 70% out of that loan, or they'll call it 60. So you could take 60K while still holding 100K in the platform. The only way to get that 100K back is by paying your loan that you just took out back, but you don't have to pay that loan back at any certain time. It's not like a monthly thing because of the DeFi landscape. And so you can borrow the money. All you have to do is make sure that your health factor stays in shape. So realistically, you could hold 100K of Ethereum and then you could go buy 60K of Dogecoin. You could buy 60K of um, any token. You could split it up, and then from there you're holding technically the Ethereum 100K. As long as you pay back your loan, you won't get liquidated and you'll still own that money. But this is why a lot of money flows into these platforms first, which is what I'm showing you on DeFi Llama. So all these platforms, Liquidity, Compound, there's Aave, Maker, all the money, mostly Ethereum, goes into these platforms first, right? So in Liquidity, we have a total of this is one person. You can check everything out on the blockchain. So we have a total of 11, is that million? So this guy's got 11 million dollars locked up, getting 2%, probably 2 or 3% APY on it. And then he's taking probably 60% of this. So he took a loan out. So technically you got what? So let's say it's 10 million. So he got 6 million. So now he's working with 16 million worth of capital because all the money's still his. He took a loan out against himself. So a lot of money flows into here first. So he took a loan out against himself. And if Ethereum hits, which it's never gonna, $631, he gets liquidated. And if you don't know what liquidated means, it means he can no longer cover He can no longer pay back his loan. Like they're scared, hey, look, bro, we need to get your money. We don't think you can pay back your loan at this point. Ethereum's dropped down. The amount that you locked up is no longer worth what it used to be. You'll get liquidated. So even this one, right? This guy's got $8.8 million locked up. And if price on Ethereum, let's go to ETH. So if price on ETH hits this 2300 level, which is he had a good zone there. If it hits this red box pretty much, this $8.8 million gets sold in Ethereum on the market to cover for the losses, and it's actually on compound. So
So he gets none of
um
that.
yeah, so like
Like
his
it's just
loan,
gone.
yep, he would get liquidated on it. So these are technically like loans. Think about these are like loans, and you don't never technically have to pay back any of that money. But the reason we like to look at this stuff and the reason why Maker pumped in the first place, and then we kind of used it as an indicator for the rest of alts, right? I know it's kind of a long story, bro, but like
It's okay.
um Maker pumped all the way up to 4K because people were locking up all their money, locking up all their ETH, all their whatever tokens that Maker allowed, and then they were taking loans out against themselves, buying more crypto. And when you take the loan out, you get the Maker. So people were holding on to Maker. Maker goes all the way up to 4K. Then people start selling out their positions to take profit. But um, yeah, man, it's like that's so when Maker ran, it was because people were putting more money into Maker. Same thing with Aave. Aave's kind of doing the same thing. Aave will run and then the alts tend to follow. You can see Aave right here. So we're on the weekly time frame. So you could each of these candles is 1 week long. But so here's our ladder that we kind of went over a little bit last time, right? It's 50%. There's a 61.8%. Now, we honestly, these levels aren't even being respected that well. We could probably actually go like this and get a little better read on things here and utilize these zones. And I bet these will probably be a little respected better. There you go. So you could see originally, yeah, I like that. I like that better. God dang, bro. I'm an artist, Picasso. All right. Not a very pretty one. But so you could see here a lot better, right? So here's the 50%. We're really measuring this move. You could do it on any one of them again, but honestly, from how that was, I don't really like that. I didn't like how I was reading off of there, so I'm going to use the next high right here. You can use any one of them, but in the levels will still start to align. You know, Garrison and I were doing predictions on where we thought the market was going to go, and you'll start laughing about how much they align, right? If I was going to measure this move, you could even use right here, use right here. Just depends on what time frame you're on. But ultimately, you look at this on a weekly, and here we are, right? We're making a retracement. We had struggled a little bit right here, broke above, we retested, and now we're holding above here. I'd like to see Aave hold above that 172. I want to see that next weekly candle, which is coming soon tomorrow. I want to see that next weekly candle actually open right above here,
To
that
confirm, right?
172. Yep. And if it does, when it does, I'm assuming it will. I want to see us continue up to this 270, 245 to 270 level with Aave, meaning I think all the other coins will also follow. And if you even look at some of them like Compound ran as well, Compound's similar to Aave, and people will come in here, lock up their ETH, and then go use it and play in the market. Oops. But even here, right? We got this right here in a weekly. Still kind of holding there. I want to see compound break above. Once a compound breaks above this level, we can really see another run to about right here, which is also right. We see the 50% there, but it's a 78 points. What is that? The 78.6 to 88.6. Also right here. How did you know? I just did.
Yeah.
Patterns. And it's once you start marking them up and looking at it more, like it's so much easier to see, right? We can mark this in black. I knew it was gonna be pretty close, but ultimately because it's like it's easy, right? If you were to have like a hot dog and try to cut it in half, like you could kind of eyeball it. And it's the same thing here at the market. Like that's about 50% sometimes, or this is about 78.6 to 88.6. It's the same thing because we're using a ruler in just market terms. So I honestly I want to see Compound probably make a move above here. I know Garrison would love to see Compound break above that 54 and run up to $60 again, bro. Um, Dude, that's a good play still, right? I think Compound's a fire play, still 100% move in the works, even just back up to here to where we were in February early this year. Nice, still 100% play. Um, what else?
And
Uh,
so with that, with doing the trading, so you would get in as soon as it was confirmed, right? And then at the 100% play, typically you would just go ahead and sell out.
you could, yeah. It just depends on like what your
Depending on your
plan is with
strategy.
it. Like, yeah, so like, and this is where you get a little more in depth on like what your strategy could be or would be, right? When I think I told you about the doubles game, right? When you start with $1,000,
We
you
talked
double it
about that.
10 times, you get to 1 million.
Mm.
Now, if you're playing the doubles game, depends how fast you want to play. Is this something you want to play a little more risky? You want to put it all in a meme coin and either, make or break, maybe skip a few doubles, potentially, or maybe lose on a couple doubles. And either way, right? Or you could play a little bit more like even from here, even if you would have bought, right, you'd have missed out on 40%, 50% already because this would have been the best spot to buy technically. But even from here, man, like if I'm looking to hold this until at least next year, I mean, here's a good buy. You're looking at an 80% gain, and then even from here until our next zone of resistance, really till about up here, you're looking at another 20%. And from where Garrison was buying down here and probably even farther down, I mean, he's probably looking almost, yeah, about 50%,
I was buying
60
this in June of 23 and then I sold out on the way up and then I kind of re-got into it.
June of 23, yeah, right there when it ran. Yeah, we were buying it all really along this whole range because it's that same range.
Yeah, because if you take it from, if you go back to like before that initial pump, Tyler, you'll find the fib where it lines up pretty much from like $1
Yep.
up to the high. Well,
Yeah, I don't have that. I
kind
don't
of
have a
went a
chart.
little bit lower, but I was
Yeah,
just,
either way, even if you use it from here, right? We were kind of, if you measure, oh, wrong tool. If you measure from here to this high right here, you have that perfect buy zone. I know it's a little complicated, but it's almost the same zone anyway. Oh,
yeah.
that whole area,
Yeah, I
which
had two little lines here from way back in the day of like 2019 trapped a little zone and it came all the way down right to the top of it at like $5 or yeah, like $5 there. Oh, I'm
yeah.
looking at Chainlink. Hold up. That's what I was doing.
I was gonna say, bro, $2.
Right.
That happens.
Let's
But
see.
yeah, no, so like for compound and really Ave too, right? I think Ave is probably going to do that same thing. I think we're going to continue up before we see really any retracements, which Ave is still another 60% to that level, which is gnarly.
So
But
so with that where you're at right now,
mhm,
so what we discussed last area or last zone was the 786 and the 88, right? That's your right. You're what you're talking about is the golden pocket, right? Basically, right? It's
yeah,
where
like,
the most buys or sells happen right now as the uptrend goes. It would be the sell area, right? But then
yep,
if it was on a downward trend, then it would be the buy zone.
exactly. And you can even see that here, right? If we were to go early back all the way to 2020 of October, oh, frick, I keep doing the
Mhm.
wrong thing. And use a fib tool here, right? You can, maybe it depends on where you measure it from too, but this really would have been that golden zone right here. We broke below it
Buy
a little
zone.
bit too. Yeah, golden buying zone, which even still, right? If you're looking at a long-term time frame, bro, this is 600-700 bucks up here. Like you're still
Yeah.
looking at a nice play, nice 3x, like all the way back up here. Yeah, almost 3x, 600-700 bucks. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, long term, like I love this. Like these are good projects. These are, big high cap projects that I would hold for long term. Like every time I get paid, like I'm buying more projects like these, like Solana, even XRP, bro. Like I
No
actually,
matter the price.
yeah, no matter the price, like it doesn't matter if tomorrow it was 245, bro. Like I'm still
Mhm.
buying. Like if that's the one I'm dollar cost averaging, which that would be like the DCA, the
Mhm.
acronym for that. But the dollar cost averaging, bro, you're pretty much that's Michael Saylor's strategy. He was buying Bitcoin from his first couple purchases, bro, were decent. They were like right here, right here, right here. And then he bought a huge sum like right here, bro. Market falls. And then falls and drops. Just loses more, buys more, buys more, buys more, buys more, buys more, buys more, drops. And the whole time buying more, buying more, buying more, buying more, buying more. So he's been buying since over here. His average price is about 30K, bro, just because he's always buying it. So like every time you can get a cheaper price, if it's below even what you originally paid, like it's better to buy more, right? If Bitcoin were to drop down here, bro, I would be like, fuck, dude, I need to find more capital to try to lower my average entry, which that, because if your average entry was 60K, you're realistically total only in profit 50%. But even though he bought huge sums up here at 70K, his average price is around like 30K. He's up 210% on all of his Bitcoin holdings because his average price is around here.
He's
It's
up a
insane.
couple billion.
Yeah,
Yeah, no big deal, dude. Yeah.
yeah, nothing crazy.
But he puts it on a credit card, dude. Like,
Yeah,
and
pretty
he's
much,
got like a
bro.
low interest. For real though, he's got a
He
low
doesn't.
interest
Yep, doesn't pay
thing.
any cost of capital.
Yeah, like
Um,
bro, some of these projects like compounds had an all-time high of $910.
yeah.
Aves had a high of Aves had a high of $661.
Let's see where liquidity is, bro. Liquidity's above. So we were calling this. Look, I circled it actually.
I'm gonna
We were
look at
calling it out in the chat.
that all-time high.
This is yeah, right here. So we
It's the
started.
same
This is
type
when
of
I
project,
first.
like is what you were saying, right?
Yep, this is
Okay.
similar to. Yep, all these ones are very
Damn.
similar.
Liquidity's
This
had
is
a
like they use traditional. Well, I can't speak about on liquidity that much because I haven't researched it as much as I have Aave, Compound, and Maker. But Aave, Compound, and Maker use traditional finance lending in DeFi in the DeFi world. So it has a DeFi twist, but it uses traditional finance, templates, I guess you could say would be the easiest way to put it.
dude, it's had an all-time high of $146.
What's that?
Liquidity.
100. What liquidity are you looking at?
I'm on
LQTY?
CoinGecko.
No.
Yeah, that's the all-time high. The all-time low was 49
Oh,
cents.
oh, all-time high. I thought you said current price, but I'm like, wait a second. No, it's not. I'm
Oh,
looking.
yeah, no,
He's
the
he's
all-time.
about to sell some right now.
Literally, bro. I'm like, we're all rich.
Not me.
We're going to Bali. uh, but yeah, no, I like the project, bro, because it's similar. Then the tokenomics on it are pretty awesome. Pretty much just the economics on the token. So 100
Just
was it?
just for newbies, right? So you guys have been in this, and I'm kind of new. So define how you would know that tokenomics is good.
So tokenomics, the first thing I'm looking at is how many tokens are there. And if you look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin only has 21 million. It has a specific cycle on how they're minted or mined, right? On how the new ones come about. So really the tokenomics is how are the new ones made? Is there any new ones? Are they all in circulation? Who owns the tokens? Were they all sent to the dev team and or were they all was it a fair launch? Was it an ICO? There's a couple things that you could really look into, but as far as like base tokenomics, what I would be looking at is like the total supply, the max supply. Total supply is right now. Max supply is like what could be in total existence in the coding, and they can't change it. So total supply for this project is the same as the max supply. So the total amount right now is the same as the max amount right now. So somebody could scoop all these up right now. Meaning there's not like imagine if they stop printing the US dollar, bro, inflation would halt in a way. But it would halt because they're not devaluing the currency by printing more. So if one of these projects is printing more, if you look at like Doge, for example, and this is where like, I don't really invest in the meme coins, but again, there's plenty of meme coin money to be made. You see max supply. Technically, whoever
Infinite.
whoever made this tomorrow that could be like, well, now there's 2 quadrillion in existence, and now what happens to your money? They just printed more. So when you look at it like what Michael Saylor talks about, like at like a what is money level, like if you're in this for long term, bro, you have to look at it as a wealth creation tool. Doge wouldn't be my go-to wealth creation tool, although I mean, and again, short term, in it's probably good for I would say percentage gains. Long term, as far as store of money, like store capital, like store of wealth, you got to look at something like Bitcoin, where it statistically every year gains 50%. If you could find something right now, bro, to store all your money in and every year it gains 50%, like for me, I want to store as much money as I can into that thing. If it gains 50% every year, because in 2 years, I doubled what I put into it. Like, and that's where you're playing the doubles game. So, right, we're playing the doubles game, bro. Forget, the excitement in the short term, because the long term, if you're playing the doubles game, bro, every 2 years you get a 100% return. So so what is that? So if we need 10 doubles, we just in 20 years, you're at $1 million. Now, if you want to fasten that up, right? That's just only buying Bitcoin. If you want to fasten that up, you look into tokens that have better percentage gain in maybe the short term, like Doge. So like if like the overall
and then
goal
move it
is,
over
yep. So
to,
if your overall
to move it
goal is
over.
to, yep, like think about Bitcoin as like your bank. Like you want to hold, like for me to store my wealth, because honestly, bro, I have more crypto than I have US dollars. The only thing I use US dollars for is my bills and groceries. Everything else gets, I mean, dude, if I could, I would convert the rest of my money right now into crypto and buy crypto. But unfortunately, I have to pay my rent. So I probably shouldn't do that. Probably not a smart
Yeah,
play.
probably. Right.
Yep. But like for me, like dude, I'm maxing out every dollar I can buy right now. Like every dollar I can. Like dude, if it means I don't drive somewhere, like I'm short term sacrificing, because in 10 years, bro, I'll be at $500,000. Even if I only if that's if I only start, right? If I only start with $1,000 and never put another dollar in. So if you
It's crazy.
putting money in, how fast can you stack it up is how fast you can hit your $1 million. You see what I'm saying? So if you're playing the doubles game, bro, the more money you put in, the faster you can go. And if Bitcoin's your storage unit, right? Think about it like a storage unit, then your goal in the meantime is to double your other money. Like if I can double, for example, I was holding Solana and I was like, dude, XRP, I saw all the news, the bullish sentiment. I seen one of my mentors posted about it. I was like, fuck it, bro. Converted, I think about 3 Solana, 2.5 Solana to XRP at 60 cents. It ran to $1.20. I doubled it. There's a double.
And
Bam,
you
boom,
pulled it.
throw it right back into Solana. I just got another two, I doubled the Solana I
Yeah.
put into it. So
Yeah.
now, like you see, like it's think about it, it's a game, bro. Think about like basketball, right? In order to you got to find where you can put your money or where you can put the ball to score the most points, which is the opponent's, like the strategy. What's
So,
your strategy to score?
so two things, right? So currently right now I've got a couple memes, right?
Uh-huh.
I think I talked about this before. So I got a couple memes that I've 3x'd already.
Yeah.
Right. So if I'm doing the doubles, right, should I take the double out and leave 1x
You
for the moonshot? Right.
there there you
I
go.
mean,
And
would that be your
honestly,
play? You know what I mean?
and so like if again, because technically I'm not a financial advisor, so I
That's
can't tell
fair.
you, but like that for me, that would be my strategy, bro. Like if and because again, I've been investing now for almost 10 years, which is crazy. I started with Forex, a little bit of derivative stocks, pretty is the only thing I really haven't traded, but like pretty much every derivatives, futures, and all sorts of other stuff. Well, you name it, I've done it. But um yeah, man, this is ultimately because when you're day trading, even leverage trading, in a 1 year span, bro, to make 20%, you're like fucking every day looking at
Killing
the
yourself.
market, watching the market, looking for an
Yeah.
entry. I'm making 50% every year, bro, just fucking off buying as much as I can every paycheck, enjoying
Right.
life, stress free, because I know I'm making 50% every year. Fuck it, bro. Like I'm gonna enjoy my life. I'm gonna do the things I enjoy, and I'm gonna stack my bread. And I'm gonna add as much. Obviously, again, I sacrifice a little bit now. I'm 27, so dude, I don't want to work forever, bro. Retirement isn't an age, bro. It's a system, number one, but it's also a dollar amount, because a certain dollar amount will allow you to do what you love instead of do what you have to for money. And so for
Yeah,
me, bro, I want to,
I DCA Bitcoin 150 a week. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
dude, that's awesome.
Since it ran up real high, I put it down to 75, but I'm like consistently doing it.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
and that's the thing too, right? So like, that's whatever your strategy is, because again, everybody's strategy isn't Oh, we got this one recorded. But somebody commented in the chat. We got it recorded.
All that, yeah.
But yeah, man, everybody's got a little bit of different of a strategy, but ultimately, right, we created elite wealth strategies because we're creating wealth in the long term. This is a strategy. And the same thing, if we wanted to go to the NBA, bro, we gotta have a strategy. By no means am I probably gonna have the highest odds of being in the NBA, bro. I'm freaking 5'5" or 5'6" on a good day. I mean, I might be a little bit taller. I don't even know, but so, but ultimately, bro, like if I were to want to be in the NBA, I gotta have a strategy. Same with the money. And dude, Patrick Bet David's 20 rules of money. And I'm only pulling this up because this is recorded, but I want to, in case somebody rewatches it, I want them to literally, what is it? The 20 rules. There it is. Look, it's on one of my recently searched. Dude, this video is 7 years old. One of the best videos on the
Dude,
planet.
you look
He
so
talks.
young.
And this is where I learned the doubles game. Dude, he is. And like look how oversized his suit is. Like brother was trying to look professional. Like this is one of those videos you look back on and be like, bro, what was I doing? Like I was hustling, but what the fuck? Oh, but yeah, this video right here, he talks about the doubles game. And there it is right there too. He's got it right there along the side. But he talks about the mindset. Don't be a hater. Like, how to seduce money, the boredom, the mindset stuff too. But you take this 20 rules of money and put it into a crypto strategy and, turn it into like a wealth creation tool, bro. That's ultimately like you combine that with a strategy here with crypto, and it's the best time to be alive and to be investing, bro. Like long term, right? I mean, dude, Ave, I love Ave, and I think it's gonna run. Garrison, what are your bets on Ave hitting all-time highs?
I just don't see how a lot of these things won't hit all-time highs, honestly.
Same,
Well,
especially
you said
projects
won't,
like
Garrison?
Ave.
Yeah, I don't know how they won't, just because like that was back when there wasn't even as much money as there is in the market now. So as more and more money starts to flow in,
Yep.
it just only makes sense.
That's
And
right.
got it. What up? Who's that? Who said something? That sounded
That's
familiar.
so.
That's
Yo,
what's
what's
up,
going
brother?
on, goons? Y'all look
What's
like a
going
bunch
on,
of
brother?
goons talking
Yes,
about
sir.
money.
Damn, I look like
Let's
a
go.
goon, bro.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're
Hey,
gooning,
hey,
bro.
damn, I'm so happy, like, man, like, not even just like, being in this spot right now, like being on Discord, like talking to people of the way things have been moving right now is what we've been talking for the past 2 years already.
Facts.
Like if you think about like even the conversation 2 months ago, like people were like, "You're fucking crazy. You should. What are you doing? What are you doing? Putting your portfolio, your entire savings into crypto?" And it's just I was driving, so I couldn't say anything. But what's it called? Exactly. I keep barely any fiat, and I basically just I'm holding like 80% is everything crypto basically.
Yep.
80% is basically crypto, and everything just bills. Keep a little, keep a credit card and whatnot. Everything else into crypto. Everything else because I saw the shift change, and the biggest generational wealth transfer is going to happen. And if you're on it, say goodbye working a job. I'm not saying like go out there and not be a lazy bum and no, don't do anything with your life. I'm saying that you will be able to be comfortable for the rest of your life if you
Facts, bro.
position yourself correctly.
Facts, bro. This is the largest. And
Position
dude, we've
yourself,
been
and
saying,
this is
my bad.
yep.
Go.
You have
Speak.
been you have
Talk
been
that
from the
talk,
very
brother.
beginning. It's just like everything is just coming out on its own. Just like people will understand and finally see the value of this group. Like I've been saying that for how many months now? How many months I've been saying that this is the place. This is it. You want to be up top. You want to get ahead. This is where you need to be. And now I finally see people are like taking it more seriously. Like I like that. I like that. I like people are taking it more seriously because I saw it a long time ago, and now I'm glad that other people are seeing it too. So uh, it's just for me, it's like, I'm like, holy crap, I get to be surrounded by more people that are interested in what I want to do, and it makes me that much more interested into doing what everybody's doing here, you know?
Facts.
Bro, and set sail, we appreciate you, bro, because you were one of the I was about to say you're probably reacting to some of these first things that we really put in here, bro. Going all the way
Mhm.
back to when we first started the chat. You were one of the first guys in here, so we appreciate you because you supported us since the beginning, bro. Look, 725.23.
Dang.
We're posting and we were compound at $23. Garrison, you're at
Hold on,
100% gain
hold on, hold on, hold on,
already.
hold on, hold on. Let me turn my camera.
Damn, that's
Hey, look at
crazy.
the shirt, bro.
Nice.
One of the OG shirts. We got
That's
look at
right.
this.
That's right.
Dude,
We
Ave
got no
ran that.
swag though, Tyler. That's all I'm saying.
I
Some
appreciate it.
real shit.
We got some
We
merch coming. We got some merch coming.
Drop it, drop
Solid.
it.
That's
let's
solid.
see
It's all
here.
I could drop it off at my house, man.
We'll see. Let me see. Yeah,
Drop it
bro,
like
you're
it's
close by. You
hot.
said you're in
Drop it like it's
Clearwater,
hot.
right?
Dude, Drew a 19, bro.
God dang, bro. We're gonna have to meet up because I'm in Tarpon now, but I'm still pretty close. I was in
Oh,
St. Pete. I recently moved like a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Matt told me, yeah.
Yep.
what's it called? I also hold on before I forget. I want to tell you guys. So my mentor
Whoa,
is
whoa, whoa, Tyler.
I
My
don't know what that is.
bad, my bad.
hold on. No,
What's
no,
that?
the person that I took the trading stuff and kind of was like learning and whatnot. I just want to throw this out there. He's going to be having a when XRP hits $1.50 in Florida, he's going to throw a yacht party, and so everybody is invited. And I mean everybody. I mean is like so basically people who are in the chat, like their friends and family, are invited. So you guys are invited. I better see you
Bet.
guys there.
When's
I
this?
No.
don't know where it's gonna be. I don't know where or what time, but I know as soon as it hits $1.50, there's gonna be a fat party in Florida. I'm not sure where part in Florida, but it's gonna be in Florida 100%. So
Count me
I
in.
better see you all there, and
Put
I'll
it in the
update the
Discord,
chat
bro.
when it's gonna happen.
X.
Absolutely,
Here we go.
absolutely. So that's so much stuff is happening. Oh my God, it's moving so fast. It's unbelievable. I I woke up today. It's like every day $1,000 gets added to my crypto bag. It's
Bro, it's
insane.
That's right. That's right.
it's awesome, bro.
Like it feels so unreal. It's like like
It
my own
does, dude.
family was telling me like, what the hell are you doing? Stop! Like you're gonna ruin like da 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 da. Like I'm just like, and everything like right now everybody's that's non-crypto is so quiet right
It
now.
just made
Right.
sense, didn't it?
Because they see
Everybody
it,
that
bro.
was like,
It just made sense.
it's so funny. These Thanksgivings, the Thanksgiving Christmas is about to be so funny. You remember?
Facts, bro. It's
It's
gonna
about
be a
to be
different Christmas this year, brother.
Dude, I remember I was on a cruise in like March
oh
of
oh
22 and Bitcoin, that's right when Bitcoin was at like you drop, well, it was March of 23. So Bitcoin was kind of just recently at 16K and then it was at like 20K while I was on the cruise and I was like talking to people about it. They're like saying the same stuff like, "Oh, you're dumb, blah blah blah." I'm like, "All right, we'll see. We'll see."
We'll see who
And
laughs last this time around.
I know they're thinking about me right now.
oh man, oh man, oh I see it. I saw the future, and it's like how the way
But
things are moving, just like Tyler, just like Garrison, the idea, everything, how everything was moving, and it just kind of clicked. It made sense in my head, and in
yep.
other people's minds, it's not something that you can convince somebody of. It's like it has to make sense in your own head.
It's like leadership, bro. It's something that has to be discovered for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
you can teach leadership as much as you want, bro, but until like you're in a role of leadership, there's certain things you'll never learn or understand until you actually are the leader or become the leader, do the leader things or sacrifice. And but dude, I'm hyped, man. Honestly, I would actually say I'm a little more sad now than I was. I was more hyped when
Yeah,
Bitcoin
for real. I
and the
was
total
too.
market cap was down here, bro. I'm actually a little more sad now because like I have more, dude. I feel I wish I would have sold like a liver, bro, or like a kidney or something, like to buy more because I'm like, bro, like I didn't
Dude.
realize it was gonna be like this, dude. Like, like I knew it
I
was gonna go, but
mm,
like
I feel sad too. I feel sad too
part of
because
me's
now, you
like I'm
won't
not
see.
sad for me,
Yeah.
bro. I'm more sad because like I wasn't louder. I didn't do more like I feel like I'm loud about crypto now, bro. But like I could have been doing so much more to help more people make more money. Like, dude, I should have just told my parents, like, yo, bro, fuck what you say. Like, give me your credit card, debit card. I'm about to buy you Bitcoin. Just hold on to it and call me in 2 years. Because bro, I can't tell you how many times I'm like, yo, you should just buy it. You should buy it. You guys are retired. Just buy some. Just see what happens. Just trust me. And the Bitcoin's at 15K, mind you, when we're having this conversation. Because Garrison and I have a picture, took a photo shoot in my parents' house actually some like really cool lighting. They got a really nice house. But um I mean, dude, I was telling everybody and their grandma, their aunt, uncle, anybody who would have listened, I was telling buy crypto, bro. I was wearing my crypto shirts that says fuck the banks, trust the blockchain. Like every time I see a Bored Ape hoodie, like I'm like sending a picture, like, oh, told you guys, now it's in the tier, now it's there. Then you got NFT this, NFT that, metaverse here, metaverse this, casinos, VR, digital duplicates, video gaming. Like, dude, there's been so much stuff, and now, like, I almost feel, bro, I'm almost at like a point where it's like I'm more quiet now than I was before because I almost not that it's over, bro, by any means, because dude, we're just getting started. But it's like, bro, like how can like I've already said everything I could say. Like nobody else is like if they haven't gotten in by this point, bro, I can't convince them. Like there's no convincing. Like at this point, I'm more like, dude, those who want to learn will come, and those who want to
Hmm.
be taught will show up. And
Here we
dude,
are.
we just been kept we keep teaching, we keep showing up, we keep doing the spaces, and ultimately, bro, now looking back, like I can't, dude, people hit me up every day, bro. People I used to work with. Dude, there was a label maker at my work and I would put like the price of Bitcoin at like, 2 years ago and I'd have it like in a weird spot, like in the paint shaker, and it's still there to this day. Like, bro, I was just putting like crazy stuff. And, dude, they're laughing at me. And my buddy, I convinced him to buy Solana at like $20. He bought like over from about 20 to the 60 range. He bought like 22 Solana, bro. Let me tell you, bro. I haven't seen him for a long time. Every day he texts me in the morning, Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, crypto this, crypto that. And bro, like he's not like the crypto junkies like we are, like degenning out. Like, dude, he's just like a normal guy that like bought some crypto at $20 and got hyped, and now he fully understands like what's to come because he bought like 20 Solana, bro, at freaking 50, $40, $30. And now it's, quadrupled
Oh
since
my God.
then. But dude, so many people that like along the way that we planted the seed with, and it's exciting, but like in a part of me is kind of saddened that like I wasn't louder, more absurd, or made grab people's phone and just bought it for them. Like, and then like, dude, look, you can be mad at me in 2 years, $20. Like you spent $20 on worse things, just trust me. Like, especially those people you love, like your family, because it's like, bro, you can only do so much to help your family. Like sometimes, bro, sometimes you gotta be real, like straight up. You can't beat around the bush with them. Be like, just give me your shit, bro. Like, you got $20? Yep, cool. You're about to buy $20 of Aave, $20 of Solana. And that's all it took for some people was just $20 of something. And now, dude, we have this amazing, we're in this amazing spot where even now, bro, we are so early because when you break down what money is, what money isn't, the foundational stuff, right, from the Bitcoin strategy from Safaid Adamus, or however you say this guy's name, it's freaking crazy. Right there, that guy's name,
Oh,
Safaid.
it's in my travel bag. I don't have it by me.
But like the Bitcoin standard, bro, all the stuff Michael Saylor talks about, when you really fully understand money, where it came from, the gold, what was money, what wasn't money, and now government money, it makes you realize how powerful this truly is. And now Trump getting president and promising all this stuff, we'll see what he actually does. But regardless, it's getting people excited. And statistically speaking, you look at the markets in general, not just crypto, and see how the markets move during, Republican or Democrat. And you decide for yourself as far as market terms go on how that works. And, I don't have to point out to anybody because it's there for the stats. You can go figure it out for yourself. But now we're at a point, Garrison, where market cap, we've breached it. We've all-time high on market
Damn,
cap.
man.
And now we're at a point where we hold above and continue up and up and up. And dude, a $6 trillion market cap isn't that far, right? You look at, let's go to the internet really quick. Let's transfer over because I want to open everybody's eyes. I want everybody to be excited to set sail. What's
I'm
the
still here. I'm still here. What's it called?
I
I'm helping my brother pick out a car.
let's
Uh,
go. Oh, you're that up, bro. I didn't know you made that much money. Holy shit.
Man, I'm coming, bro.
well, hold on. Did you forget? Did you forget? Did you forget? I was like balls deep in XRP. Remember? So, what's it
Dang,
called?
that deep,
I've been
huh?
holding,
That's
and when
crazy.
XRP hits,
So when
hold on.
XRP
Hey,
hit, bro,
I wish I could talk to
I
you guys
was
more.
up. I'm up.
Hey, I want to have these group chats like for like once a week for like an hour, so everybody can you know get this sauce, get this alpha. Garrison with his NFTs, you with your weekly market charts. Um, this is like I said, I'm super excited. I have no words to explain what's going on. It's just only way from here is up. That's it.
Gratitude,
Just
brother.
oh, so much
Gratitude.
information. Hey, I'm proud to be here. I gotta go, but super cool to bump in with you guys and talk to caught up with you again. I wish to next week we'll run it back. Absolutely.
We'll
Let's
be
I'll,
back,
I'll
go.
have
bro.
more time.
We'll be back, brother. We're gonna do
Okay.
these a
Hey,
lot
love you
more often.
guys.
Love you too, brother. Keep buying,
Sounds good.
bro. Keep buying.
Take care.
Peace,
Will
bro.
do. Will do.
Um, well, I'm trying to compare some numbers, but like because Garrison, I mean, 6 trillion bucks, bro, even is not that much, right? If we were to double just in market cap terms, we'd be at a six.
BlackRock manages 13 trillion in assets.
There you go.
Vanguard manages 7 trillion in assets.
What
Fidelity
about
manages 7 trillion in assets or
there you
something
go. So
around there. So the
Fidelity, if we match Fidelity, the market cap in general does about 150% ROI. And at a $3 trillion market cap. So a Bitcoin, honestly, bro, like it's gonna be crazy because this is the point where like we could have only imagined. Like there before it was like we're based off of history. Like, oh, we came down here before, like now it's like, how high can we really go, brother?
Right. Yeah, it's
This
price
Zoom, man,
discovery,
listen,
bro. It's you can't really
this
predict
Zoom
it.
meeting right here, this Zoom meeting right here makes me want to go ahead and just put on, bro. I got like 10 G sitting on the side that I just want to dump into like Solana right now, bro. Just cause, man. I mean,
Dollar
Bro,
really,
I
cost
don't blame you.
averaging.
And that's where, yeah, like dollar cost average it in, brother. Buy a thousand every other day and chop it in there, send it in,
and run it up, you know?
and just yeah. I mean, you can go about it either way, bro. You could either just lump sum it and go in, or like the dollar cost average strategy is just in case it continues to drop. Because if you buy it all right now at XRP $1.10 and it drops down to 80 cents, you don't have any more capital to bring you just put everything in, and now you can't like
It's
try to
not that
lower
you'll
your
it's
costs.
it's not that you'll necessarily want to sell, but you'll be like, shit, I wish I had more to buy.
Yeah, right.
You might get scared and want to sell, but like, yeah,
Yeah.
just hold
But
on.
dude, fuck man, Uniswap is another fire play. Another
Dude.
fire play, dude. Another
It
Yeah,
is.
100%
that's what I'm
return.
saying. I'm waiting for Uniswap make not maker really, but Chainlink and Compound.
Solana,
They're
bro.
both
Solana.
kind of
Got
making
Link
moves right
now.
now.
I got I got Link and Solana, bro.
And honestly, bro,
Bro, Arrow's a big play for me.
I think Caspa's another good one that I don't really talk about a lot.
Thank you for
Caspa.
that.
Yep. Caspa's another good one.
Let's look at
My
the chart
baby
on
Solana.
Casper, bro. What do you see about Casper?
Let's see. Let's pull her up. I think I got it on here somewhere. There it is. Well, we'll see, bro. Let me do this. Let me get rid of everything, and then let's start from scratch.
Dang.
So I mean, if this is our
I'm
bottom,
doing this a while, Garrison, because you said that before he
Yeah, I
even
I
pulled a
mean,
knew.
line. So yeah,
So we held here, pretty good level to hold. Glad we held that. That was kind of a pivotal hold there too. So if we play it in both ends here.
Okay.
I honestly, I mean, it's pretty textbook. I would like to see it break above really this like 16 cent level. It looks like we're holding below that just kind of perfectly, actually. If we can make it back
Break
up
above it and then
above that
hold it.
16, yeah, if we break it above
Uh-huh.
16 and another like daily candle opens up there,
Mhm.
you can kind of see we went up there, touched it,
For the
and came
confirmation,
back.
right?
Yeah, I want to see
Okay.
that candle pretty much come up here, boom, boom, and take off like that. I mean, but again, you could even see some more resistance around like this level because of, this is where those sellers are sitting right there.
Right.
We could see some
And the golden
potential
pocket, right?
areas right there, but above that, man, you break above this and it's go time.
Bro,
Above
it's the
that 18
emotion, bro.
cent.
It's the emotion. Like, so okay to so like I like I'm gonna trade it, right? So it goes up there, I sell it, bro, right? I sell it expecting other people to be just like me to sell it. But what if? You know what I mean? And then it jams up and then I miss out. You know what I mean? I was like,
You,
I
you
missed my
know, bro,
potential.
it's
It's
Or I meant my
I've 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 found out it's better to be mad you were right than mad you were wrong.
touche. That's in
Like
so many different that's life, bro. Just in
it's
general.
it's 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 better
It's
to be
cool,
mad you
bro.
were right. Like, fuck yeah, I was right, than mad you were wrong and say like, oh fuck, dude, I just lost all my money. Especially in investing. In other things, a little bit different.
yeah, you don't want
Like,
to go revenge trading out there, losing the whole
yeah, like,
bag.
then you can get an emotional spiral right there, right? You try to like, oh fuck, I need to make my money back. I lost my money. Like, um, but yeah, man, I'd rather take profit and be mad like, oh, I knew I should have fucking kept holding even though I just made 200%, or whatever it is. And that's the funny thing about crypto, right? We're mad that we only made 150%, 100%,
Crazy.
80% even. Dude, a 50% return is fucking great. And like the average person, especially my age, dude, 30 if you're in crypto, bro, 50%, you're like, dude, that's kind of, it's all right. But in a traditional investor's mindset, bro, they're looking to beat the cost of capital 8% a year because on average, I think we talked about it before, the cost of capital is anywhere between 6 and 10%. And, they just want to beat the cost of capital, bro. Just retain wealth. That's really all they want to do. Forget making money. They're just trying to retain wealth. If they could make money, hell yeah, but they're just retaining
That's
wealth
crazy.
ultimately.
Makes me want to just close my 401k, bro, for real.
Dude, I'm
You know what I mean?
honestly, well, and that's another thing, bro. Like, dude, like I stopped putting money into my 401k. My dad tells me I'm a fucking nutbag, right? But here I am. Like, and now it's like, oh shit, it kind of played off actually because my 401k's not done diddly shit really. I mean, it's gone up a little bit, but ultimately, bro, like I've made thousands of percent return versus whatever it's doing, you know, retaining its wealth in my 401k realistically. Because, my dad's more just old school, bro. He doesn't know all this stuff. Like he hasn't researched money like I have and, understand the cost of capital. I'm like, Dad, look, you have 100K sitting in your bank account right now. If you have it sitting there in 1 year, you lose about $6,000 to $7,000 every year. You got 100K
Shit,
sitting
we're
there.
saying,
About 6 to 10, right? It just depends on the year, how much money you printed or they stole. Hold on a second.
too shitty.
Yo, bro, I'll call you back. I'm on a live call.
All right.
All right, peace, bro. Um, but yeah, man, I'm hyped, dude. Like I said, I'm more. Oh shit, GRT's running. See, even this, like
Yeah, I saw that.
this is a nice. I like to see this, right? We broke above 20. The new daily candles open, so this is tomorrow technically, 'cause it's the 17th. You can see I almost pointed at my screen instead of coming down here. Too much medical marijuana in the system. Uh, but no, so Sunday, yeah, so that's tomorrow's candle right there that we're on. And I mean, this is nice to see that we broke above, held above here, even from here, bro. Like that's still nice, but I mean, even if you draw another line here, dude, we now trap price. And price trap strategy really just means, hey, like especially in leverage trading. What we're looking for is a break above, a retest on that level, and continue off. And we are looking to enter right in either direction, right? If you're leverage trading, you could look in either direction. That's why leverage trading, I think,
How
is
do
a
you know
good.
that candle's not going to wick below it, though? You know.
I don't.
Okay.
I honestly I don't. Like I just have you just have to watch, and I don't like that's where you have to be patient. Like honestly, I'm gonna assume it's gonna hold there, but realistically, bro, there's no way to confirm that other than if we play that same game and go on a smaller time
Wait
frame.
to wait till tomorrow.
Yep, or the next hour. Like, hey, look, if this next, it depends on the time frame you're trading. Like on this daily, like honestly, on a daily, right? I look on a weekly. If I'm gonna hold it long term, like honestly, bro, it's kind of bullish. Like, fuck it, I'll buy a little more. If I was looking on like an hourly trade, if I was leverage trading, if I was selling or buying, I'm not making a move until it breaks above or below. Pretty we'll use this, but pretty much like on a simpler level like this. And this is where like your patient like the I call it like the four major rules of trading. But like this is where like the foundations of trading come into play, where your emotions, the discipline, the don't be a chicken. We got patience, discipline, emotional intelligence, and don't be a chicken. So the four major rules. And if your rules are right, don't enter until it breaks and retests. If it never retests, you shouldn't have entered, especially on like a leverage position or on an hourly position. The only way you could really tell, like on a long term, even right, if we go down to 15 minutes, now we can play that same game. It's like finding where's Waldo for your entry, like to really navigate that entry. Because if we play that same game and throw a fib on this 15-minute thing, right? Now we can say, well, actually, it kind of might actually look like if it holds this level on this next minute, right? We have about 20 seconds until this next candle opens, then I'll buy, you know. But you could also again turn it back into price trap and break it down on another smaller scale. And you can ultimately until you find your entry. So like here, you can see actually we kind of like if we even use this more of a level, this is like
2020
right.
looks pretty good too.
I would have actually sold it right here. So now because we broke retest, that would have been your entry. Now I'm seeing that the next candle just opened. Look, we're bearish. Yep.
2020.
Yep.
Good
And
bounce right there.
now I'm thinking like, well, if we break below here, bro, on this next 15 to 5 minute candle, then I'm definitely like, yeah, bro, I'm waiting. Then you might even see another break, retest, enter. Same thing on here, right? But this was
There we
5,
go.
10, 15, 20,
It's
25,
just drop and
30,
blow it right now.
35. Yep.
Yeah.
And this
And
is where
that's
you can
yeah,
be, this is
So
like
that
kind of where
means
you
it's going
analyze
down
your
to the
entry.
next fib level, right? It's
Yeah,
2015.
probably.
I mean,
Pro-
technically,
Probably
yeah.
about to this 20. Yeah. See, and then on here, it looks like, oh, dude,
Yes.
it might run down a little farther. But this is where, like, on a daily, you're like, oh, actually, let me wait a little bit. I'm going to wait a little more for my entry because it looks like it's going to keep moving down, which
yeah.
probably it's going to move down to where? This 20 cent even almost level right here. So if we go back down on that five,
Because the bigger
where's
the time
20?
frame, the stronger the zones.
Yep. So 20 cents even, bro, is all the way down to here. So I'm like, oh, fuck, bro. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it does. And actually, since we're so close, it might actually even touch this, which is so minute, bro, because we're not leverage trading. It really doesn't matter. It's a 0.5%, you know. If I'm spot trading, bro, I'm sometimes 5 to 20% off, really. Like, especially because again, like sometimes I'm buying Bitcoin at the top. Sometimes, you're wrong. Sometimes you thought it was gonna hold, especially when you get to a level like um where Bitcoin's above where it's never been, because you don't now you're just kind of playing like, let's see if it does what it did before type game, right? If we go here on like a weekly, let's go here. So like over here, bro, when we were marking up charts, right? We kind of did all this stuff yesterday. So actually, I don't want to delete all of it. So if we were doing something like this, right? We're this was all time high technically. We didn't even know this was there. So like you get excited, bro. We're at all time highs. Never seen this price before. We don't know where the market's been. And so now it's like, okay, well, let's see how it kind of plays out here. I like it on the daily because it goes a little slower. But now you're like, oh shit, we came down to this level. Oh, broke below. Oh no, we're gonna keep moving. And now you're kind of like, oh shit. But you don't know until it really hits this level. Boom, breaks through. As soon as it broke through that level, retested right there. People are leverage selling, which again, that would be where your level where the market's gonna come back to. Mm, it will, and actually it did because you can see right over here. But eventually it will break some of these levels above and below, depending on the tokens. Most of these tokens, Bitcoin won't break below anymore. Like it's not going to break below this level probably ever again. It came close to touching it, and you can see that actually it did touch this one more time. But you can see how when we came over here though, on a daily even, right? We came to the zone we were playing off of here for quite a while. Played above, broke above, boom, boom, still playing, and went back down. And that's where it's a little bit harder when you're on like a chart that doesn't have, you know, history that has been
Price
that high
discovery.
before. Yeah, price discovery. Because now you're just, like Garrison said, you're kind of just playing, you're guessing, really.
I'm gonna share my screen real quick, and I
Yeah,
want to
bro, go
show you
ahead.
guys ETH, like how textbook it's been for really the
Yeah.
longest time.
ETH
So
Maker, all of them really have, bro.
this initial, like, and this is on the weekly time frame. So these, like I said, the bigger the time frame, the stronger their zones. If you're on a 1 minute time
Define
frame trying to make,
stronger the zone.
yeah. So if I'm on a
Like,
1 minute
uh,
time frame trying to make zones, like, it's not going to be very strong.
Yeah.
when you
So like
say
Um,
if you,
strong, though, you mean like the more it's confirmed is basically what you mean, right? Like,
yeah.
correct.
Yeah, like I
okay.
wouldn't be if I was making like a fib level on a minute chart, I wouldn't hold it to that high standards I do on a weekly. Like I'm like, yeah, it could break through that still. On a weekly, if it goes to a weekly level, I'm like, dude, this is a major level, like on a weekly time frame. Cause like on a large scale, bro, it hits that level, resist, or breaks above, holds. On a weekly, like Garrison said, they're stronger.
Yeah. So I took it from this move all the way to the all-time high. I could have used this wick. I would have if it didn't hit here, but it only changed my zones like $100. So I was like, I'll just leave it there. And this is the initial move from when Ethereum went from $347 all the way up to almost 5K. And I think this is kind of right when I started getting into crypto. I think this was one of my first buys right at this 50% retracement here
Yep.
on ETH. And
And this is where we thought ETH was gonna hold there and continue up because it was like a
yeah,
perfect retracement.
yeah. So, and even if you take it from this little part here, it's like a
Yep.
nice 886 retracement. So
Yep.
it was looking pretty good, and then it continued to fall, but came back to our next zone, the 786, 886, and look, it held very nicely, wicked
Yep.
just to the bottom of it. And then it pumps, hits back at our 50% 618 level. It actually kind of blew right through it on this initial run.
Yep.
And this was early 24
It was trying to
and
hold above it.
came right back to this sell zone where we knew sellers would show up because we took it from the high to the low. 786, 886 sellers showed up twice here. Traced back down, held at this 50% level to begin with, went back up, rejected. Then that kind of tells you things could be slowing down, which is what happened. ETH went down. I'm going to put it onto the daily. And it continued to just follow these zones real nice. Take it from here to here, hit that 786, 886, pumped back up a little bit. If I put a fib from here, it almost hit that 786, but pretty much a 50% 618 retracement again. And then we fell back down to the 786 again. Went back up, and now we're kind of here holding. Sellers are kind of showing up right here, as you can see. But now I wanted to show you this, Tyler, too. It's looking like a nice 382 bounce. So,
Yep. Could be a strong move up.
yeah,
So explain that. So if it goes to a 382 instead of a 50, right?
it's
For
considered a strong trend.
Yep, because half
okay.
half would be normal. So if it
Yeah,
normally hits 50% and then continues up, any like below you would expect like okay, like we really need to hold these levels, like we're getting a little, down here.
Yeah.
Above you're like, dude, oh crap, like it's holding this, like okay, maybe this is going to be like a strong push up because of the buyers, right? Because if buyers are keeping you above that what's normal, then you're likely to continue up. The sentiment's high. People are still buying instead of selling off. They're
I
not
wish I could
scared they're
find
going to
that
buy
picture
more.
easier. But yeah, like, think about it like this is 100% of the move from this bottom to this high. It's only retraced 38% of it, which is, it's still holding pretty strong. 50%, like Tyler said, that's a pretty normal retracement. Still a medium strength trend. And then 786, 886, last zone of support, a little bit of a weaker trend potentially. Um, but yeah, things are looking pretty good, I'd say.
I give you
Yeah.
guys like one to like does it still hold true on memes too? Obviously, right?
A
Because
little
people
bit.
just like us are looking at. So can I
Yeah,
have
you
you
could
look at one
actually
on
pull
deck
up.
screener?
Yeah, go
I
actually,
was looking
Garrison.
at one of mine is Salama, bro.
Yeah, I'm pulling up deck screener right now. What's the
Just
ticker?
Salama.
Solama, like,
Yep.
Yeah, just yeah, 1L.
One L.
Yeah. Yeah. This is my jam right here.
I'm gonna go to the daily. Oh,
They
this has
came
been
out with a
around for a little
casino.
bit.
Bro, they came out with a casino, by the way. I just want to say.
Hmm.
I mean, even if, and this is in market cap too, keep in mind. But Garrison, I mean, even measure from that go back to that the bigger, yeah, right there, like how you are.
Oops.
And then use that low down there back in February of early this year, and then go all the way to the high. But don't use the
Like
biggest
15
wick.
Oh, this
cents.
is the
Don't
weird.
Yeah, don't use the biggest wick though. Go on now go to a 4 hour and adjust that height on there. Go to a
Oops.
4 hour and go back to your fib. Because the wick, some of those don't use like a super high wick on top.
Huh.
And you'll
And
see.
why?
Just because sometimes it gives like a false high on there. Like because it like with the memes, use one of those, yeah, one of them lower ones.
Because of the wick and not because of a
And
candle, right? Or,
yeah, and actually use the candle on that
okay.
instead, Garrison.
Right here.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, use that candle originally. And then look at that. Where's the 786? Is it on there? Or
Yeah, it's right
886?
here.
That one? Yeah, now
Seven
put
eight
a line
six
on it.
is. But actually, we'll use this one here.
How did we know that?
So yeah, the 886 would be. Let's see. I can probably add it real quick.
I mean, and so obviously a lot of this you know based upon your experience. So,
Yeah,
you
bro. And
know,
ultimately it's like a pattern. Like dude, think about it like it's
Garrison, go to the
childlike.
click it real quick.
Click
Click the
what?
fib real quick, but
Oh,
you click the fib. Just click it. Okay,
Let's
top right
see.
hand side. Top, keep going. Top right. Keep going. Top right.
Right,
Right.
right,
Right.
right,
Right.
right,
Go
right,
right
right.
there. Right
oh,
there.
I
There's
see.
the sentence. There you go,
Okay.
bud.
And then core, yeah.
So I got to
Two.
add the 0.886.
Yep. Don't forget the point. 0 point.
Oh yeah.
Can't do it where it's located, can you? Okay, there you go.
There you go. Now put a line on that 886 level. And now you can actually probably adjust it. 'Cause at first, that's why I was telling you use like a lower candle. But I mean, even that. So like when it broke below that originally,
Huh?
the one on the
So,
bottom, that's where I would have been a little scared on a meme, especially. That's where you're like, oh fuck,
okay.
bro. Like we could actually really go to zero. Especially on a
Hmm.
meme, because like it's more of attention than it is like utility. Like the reason people aren't going to stop buying Aave is because of its utility. Same thing with
Sure.
Compound Maker, Uniswap, Bitcoin. They're never going to stop buying it because of its utility. A meme is a little bit different because of attention, more than utility. This one, like you said, it's got a casino, so
You
there you
know,
go. Kind of gives it some utility, especially if it's being used in the casino. So as long as there's attention on the casino, then there you go. That's where that's like the main thing too. You want to make sure you keep an eye on the market sentiment as well when it comes to the memes, because the market sentiment's going to
mhm.
matter more actually than the chart markups will. Your chart markups, bro, could be like a textbook play and it could just fucking tank.
Yeah, memes
Fuck
are
you.
more about the people, like, yeah, like Tyler said, community. Looks like it could hold here though, chart wise,
And even
or
if
it
not,
could
it's
come
still
back down to
healthy.
here.
Yeah.
But it's held this level pretty strong. So
And Garrison, use a one of that low right there, and then go to the high.
right here,
Yeah, and then look where it's holding now. It's the 618.
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, even that see that's like a normal move, like pretty normal. Come down there. I'd like to see it hold that and break above. The only thing that I would watch is to see if it starts losing attention or if there's like negative, something happened in the casino. It's not working out all right. People are losing belief, and
Like
that's
security or whatever.
yep. And that's where like tokens that are memes, you got to be a little more in-depth knowledge on the actual token itself because like if like the fact that there's a casino for it is a benefit. If you're just buying it and didn't know and then all of a sudden it gains price, like they released or burnt tokens in the casino to make the price go up, like that's something too. Like, are they gonna ever burn tokens? If they have plans to burn the tokens, then that means price is gonna go up when they burn the tokens, and it'll create kind of like a euphoria of people wanting to buy, knowing that price will go up when they burn.
So every time you play in the casino, if you when you lose, then the money is put back into the project.
Yeah,
You know, if you buy their coin and put play it in a casino, because you can play with other coins as well, right? So
yeah,
if you but if you buy their token, then you get bonuses and stuff like that as well. So
yeah.
I don't know. I
That's
bought
dope.
this before. Yeah, I bought this before it even had a casino.
That's
It's
honestly dope, bro. I like the fact that it's a meme wrapped around Solana. And Solana's origin, I don't know if it still is, but one of their original logos was a llama, if I remember correctly.
Hi. It's this is the official unofficial meme, bro. It's what they call it, the official
I love
unofficial
it.
meme.
And things like this,
Yeah, they
bro,
haven't even come out with big marketing yet, bro.
some things like this can stick around, like kind of like Doge, right? But and the reason Doge sticks around is actually come to find out when you look at Bitcoin, right? People thought Bitcoin
It's
wasn't
like
really
Bitcoin.
perfect. They thought there wasn't enough tokens, that there wasn't, they didn't release the tokens fast enough, that the halving BS, like all this, people were trying to, in quotes, make it better, even though Bitcoin's like the perfect money. So in the journey of trying to make it better, they created Dogecoin. Actually, Dogecoin was created early on, in an attempt to make a better Bitcoin, actually. And that's why even Dogecoin's still popular and around now is for multiple reasons. One, it was based off of a dog, a narrative, and a story, and it still has its story. And like the actual Doge died, but now there's like a family of the Doge, and the Doge has a brother and a sister, and the Shiba, the all that, and like there's a whole
Hmm.
like storyline, and there's a lore behind it. Where but also
And it's open
the reason.
again, Department of Government Efficiency as
Yep.
well.
And Elon, thank God for Elon, bro. Elon's really done. I feel like he's done a lot for people in the world. Forget like the world itself. He's done a lot for like the people. As far even as far as the hurricane hitting, bro, and he provided the Starlink to places that had no internet. Like, dude,
He's amazing.
he's he's really helping people out, bro. As much as some people don't like him, dude, they got to really look at some of
I
the good that
love
he
that
does for
dude.
the world and for the people. Forget, what he does for business or whatever else. Like, look what he's doing for us, like the everyday people, bro. He's helping pump the markets, pump our bags. Literally, he tweeted out a ticker symbol a while back, and my buddy, actually Garrison, but he's in the chat. Crypto Bird made a ton of money on it because he tweeted about
Peanut,
something.
dude.
Yeah, the peanut. There was another one way back when, a couple months back, even before, and dude, he's done an awesome job at just pumping the market. He's been getting in trouble by the SEC. They've been trying to tell him to stop, and ultimately, bro, he's trying to use his free speech, and he bought us all free speech. And we gotta thank him for that. He's pumping our bags, helping us out, brother. He's giving back to the people. Ultimately, that's how I feel.
it's probably the
Um,
last thing I'll share, and then I'm gonna jump off.
yeah, me too,
But
bro. I gotta head out. I need to eat dinner.
Chainlink had some big
Um,
news today.
but dude, honestly, I like Doge. I think Doge is gonna be around for a long time. As much as it's a meme, it's also again, it was an attempt to make Bitcoin better with more tokens, different token, different. attempt at tokenomics, like a different version of them. So
Same thing like
I
Casper
like it
right
for
now
that.
too.
Yeah, Caspa too. And Caspa's awesome, bro. Caspa's awesome. And that's where you got to look at like the reasoning behind some of these too, right? Why is Bitcoin the best still, even though Caspa's making an attempt to be better? And in the attempt to be better is where the innovation occurs. And that's where like you gotta love the environment for this, bro, because ultimately that's where all this growth has come is because Ethereum made a decentralized network that people could build on. And that was the opening to DeFi and the whole thing we see now.
Mm-hmm.
But
All right,
yeah,
so what
Garrison,
was your
if
thing?
you guys have any other questions before we hop off of here?
Can you guys see my Coin Telegraph?
I don't know. I think I'm on one of your private browsers or something, bro.
Yeah, no, that's yours, dude. That's that paid for
Chainlink's
one.
working with a Swift system, kinda.
Yeah, bro.
Nice, bro. I did see that. Somebody put that in the chat, I think, the other day,
Hmm.
right? Or something.
Yeah, actually, I think so.
Probably.
But yeah,
That's
Swift is
awesome.
like the standard international,
Oh,
transacting system. I can't even, it's an acronym for something. Um,
was it you that asked about ISO 20022?
It was me. Yeah. Hmm.
So this
He
is
said
like
it
the
was too long
new
of a story. We'll have to go over it
yeah,
later. That's what he
I'm
said.
glad we brought that back up.
this
That'll be
is
the last
this
thing.
is pretty easy to explain actually
Yeah.
in simple terms, but um I'll share my screen again. It's just another but Tyler explains it really well. It's another way that money communicates. So where does it say? I'm trying to see where it says everything has to be switched over by,
It's on their Swift. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to pull
oh,
it
it's
up
on the
here.
Swift website.
So what it's an acronym. So SWIFT stands for Society of Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications. So it's the worldwide communication system. Right now they use a different system in which they communicate, and not all the data can be shared efficiently, fast. Like right now, if you were to make a credit card transaction, like it would approve on the spot, but technically all the back end work it wouldn't be done for up to 30 to 60 days. So like even in 60 days from now, like imagine being back 60 days on transactions from the entire world, bro. Like because your data can't move fast enough or be shared quick enough. So the ISO 222 ultimately is a different messaging system for banks to use. For that's going to be a new standard really that they utilize instead of the current one. I can't remember what the current one's called to be honest with you. But ultimately, yeah, it's a new payment system, and I believe where is it at? It was on their main page, I believe, Garrison, just right in the beginning. But yeah, so
It looks like they changed the
um,
website up a bit.
I still see it here. So the Swift board has reconfirmed the community's commitment to November 25 as the end of the MT. So the MT is the old messaging system. I can't remember what it's called, of the MT to ISO 20022 cross-border coexistence period. So right now we're in something called the coexistence period before ISO 222. So there's ISO 222 compliant tokens, one of them being XRP, which is again why it's pumping. There's a lot of stuff going on, getting stuff getting
Or I call
cleared.
my dad crazy for buying that.
Yep. So there's XRP, XLM, Algorand, there's Quant, H bar, IOTA.
Someone told me
Um,
about this at the bar one night, like probably probably over a year ago, and I'm like, oh, cool, bro, whatever. And then like I started getting into this, and I'm like, oh wait, he was actually
wait a
onto
second.
something.
Yeah, and but yeah, so right now there's a coexistence period with the old messaging system. So by November this time next year, like the old standard will be gone and they will be using the new standard, aka XRP, XLM, Quant, HBAR, like the
Facts.
whole world, the interbanking system, that's what they will use. Like, that's what they're saying. They're telling everybody, like, hey, look, you have to integrate to this. Like, this is what we will now be
Jesus.
using. And that was big for crypto too, bro. And a lot of people don't know that. That's where like the big back end stuff that like is undershared, right? Because there's so much hype about memes and NFTs and all the money to be made and the Dogecoin and Elon and elections and everybody having different beliefs. There's so much to think about that nobody ever actually goes and looks and researches and does these things, which is really why Garrison and I started to do this about 4 years ago, 5 years ago, to really dive deep and to start learning these things and learning the wealth creation system and how to retire, make money, duplicate it, and play the doubles game. And from there, bro, it's, like, it just learn the rules, play the game, and now we know next year this time, bro, every bank will be utilizing the ISO 222 payment system. And you can go and Google and see which tokens they will be utilizing. And the reason being is because they transact information quick. You can put all the messaging system inside all the messages in one transaction instead of having to separate different parts of the message to each bank. That's how the banks communicate, is through these systems. But yeah, man, that's why, like, it's hard to really go into depth without just saying, yeah, bro, it's just a message. Over text I could tell you, but it's when I can go in depth and show you and explain it, like, without typing it, or telling Siri to write it out, like, it's a little different. But yeah, man, it's don't sleep on it, because again, this is gonna be one of those things where we're gonna look back and be like, bro, fuck, I should have bought XRP sub $3. Like, right? Like, we're gonna be looking back at the same scenario, right? That everybody's looking at Bitcoin with. And I mean, to get XRP under a buck at this point is gonna be, a fever dream potentially. Yeah, man.
Tell my man, I've been telling my pops, man. You're crazy, man. For 3 years, this thing's gone sideways, bro.
And
It was
but there's
Dude, yeah.
reasoning. There's a lot. That's a reason why a lot of people like it, because the people who like it know the depths, the in and outs. And some of them don't. They're just part of the community, the XRP maxis, like the Bitcoin maxis and the Solana maxis, the Ethereum max. There's a group for all of them. But yeah, man, the reason I like those tokens so much and forget about, like, what they do, like, how Aave's DeFi lending protocol, like, forget what it actually does, bro. It's a messaging system about to be used by every bank in the world. Like, I mean, I don't know, like, to me, it's gonna be like the pesos and the Canadian dollars and the ZARs, the Zimbabwe ZARs. Like, but it's awesome, bro. Like, the more you, like, if and even now we went on a base level of it. Like, I haven't really gone over a lot of this stuff for so long. I mean, this is stuff I think we did some really in-depth videos on maybe 2 years ago, a year ago. But dude, even me, I mean, I got fucking weeded out on XRP a little bit. I'm like, dude, I'm tired of holding this. Like, I could have made, right? We're playing the doubles game. I could have made my doubles 10 times over holding different tokens. I got sick of it. I only rebought recently at 60 cents. And bro, I had entries at 30 cents. I had 2, 3, 4,000 XRP at 20, 30 cents, 40 cents.
Yeah, we
And I
caught
sold
this
all of
last
it.
time when it pumped to 95 cents.
Yeah. And we held
And
it.
that's,
And
yeah, and after that, it was like just chilling, a steady for
after that,
like
bro, I was done with it. When it went
for the
up to a
next
buck
couple
and didn't
months
break,
again.
I was sick, bro. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done. I
Dang, that
hate it.
was mid 23,
Yeah.
over over a year ago now. And now
I'm not gonna
it's
tell my pops he was right, bro. That sucks.
Yeah. You're like, hey,
To eat them
man.
words, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it
a good man
sucks,
for
man.
that.
No, I'm not gonna tell him, bro. What are you talking
Oh,
about? I'm not gonna tell him. Oh man, he's got at least one good play, man. That's all good.
yeah, right. But yeah, I'm excited, bro. Those are the ISO 222 tokens. But other than that, I'm about to hop off, get some dinner. If you guys have anything else you guys want to see, I want to throw these a lot more daily if possible. I know we're all busy. No, nobody's expected to be here every time, but I think these are good for the community, help to grow and help teach everybody.
facts. Yeah, I
Most
like
probably.
doing
Can you
these.
throw those ISO tokens in the Discord, please, so I
Yeah,
can
absolutely, bro.
copy it and send it to my pops, man. So,
Absolutely, bro.
all right, man. Listen, guys, man, I really appreciate you guys, man. This shit
Of
excites me.
course.
So,
Of course. Thanks for showing up, bro. You gave us something to talk
Facts.
about,
of course,
something to teach.
yeah, man. Yeah, it's no problem at all. I got questions for days, man.
Perfect, bro. Keep them
Yeah,
coming. It'll keep reason to keep searching and keep finding, bro.
I'll be here. Y'all take
All
care,
right,
man.
guys.
you
Peace. Have a
too.
good
I'll
night.
talk to you guys.
Thea
Super. Goodbye.
Jaquez. Hopefully I'm saying that right.
Jacques.
Jaquez. See you guys.
Jack, he said.